Okay, yo, so I'm here to answer your questions about how in the world does one compose a piece of music? And there's so many answers and they're all different for each person who attempts. But two things that I like to keep in mind: experimentation and exploration, right? Once you go on this exploration and experiment with all sorts of ideas, wherever the spirit moves you, you're going to come up with something that sparks and piques your interest, right? So once you have that inspiration or that spark that has driven you to do this in the first place, what do you do with it? So for me, I've developed a three-part framework that helps pretty much get you through any compositional situation, whether you're composing in your DAW or with your synths or in a traditional format. Here's the framework, right? You got a triangle, and in this triangle, you have three essential parts. You have the spark, the inspiration, that thing that drove you to do it in the first place. Then there's the form or the framework, the architecture, the design that contains it. Yes. And then there's the process or the execution. How does this music move through time? Does it start with a step followed by a leap? Are you using the Fibonacci sequence? Are you using the 1, 2, 3 go method? Either way, this is part of the process of how you get the music through time. Okay. So the cool thing is this releases you from having to be fearful of committing, right? A lot of times when we're composing, we're like, have so many things in our brain. And mostly we want to have everything be perfect and create this masterpiece every single time. Well, if that were the case, we'd be writing masterpieces all the time, right? But that expectation is pretty much unrealistic. But this triangle method of composing will definitely help you. So all you got to think about is, what is this spark? What is this inspiration? What drove me to do this in the first place, right? Now, what is the process? How am I conveying this music or this musical idea to the people or to myself or to whatever audience? Yes. And then what is the design? What is the structure? How is it going to be contained in such a way to best facilitate what it is that I'm trying to say musically? Yeah. Cool. Word. Good luck.